Friday, and then in the winner's box again here, Sail Smartly. Well, that's pretty much exactly what he's done. He's set sail for home and he's done it very smartly.
Yeah, very comfortable win, Nadine. Well done to Ashley Parker. Nice to have 2 wins in as many meetings for him, and in his silks this time.
Although it looked easy and as if you didn't have too much work to do, I think you made a very important decision early in the race when he wanted to take matters into his own hands early and dictate, and you said, no boy, let's take a sit and let someone else take control. But
yeah, look, I'm never scared to lead, and he said to me he wanted to get going, but the fractions we were doing into the first turn was never going to be comfortable, for him to sustain it. So I had to make a decision just before we hit the first turn, and when I asked him to come back to me, it was, albeit reluctantly, he did fall back into my lap, and then I managed to get a nice lead into the straight. Came off heels, and as soon as I showed him daylight, he wanted to get going again, so he's forward going, if we can put it that way, but he's won well today.
Looking at him, you say he's forward going. There's a lot of him to be forward going as well. If he decides to take matters into his own hands, he looks like he can be a bit strong. Yeah,
nice type, as you say. I don't know a lot about him. I did manage to sit on him a week ago, and could feel he was a little bit keen, but he's done it all right today, and hopefully he'll improve from here. He's obviously enjoyed the relocation.
Yeah.
He ran 1 or 2 nice races in KwaZulu-Natal, and he's come here today in good form, and he's won well. So I'm sure Ashley's going to be excited. Everyone out at Ascot Stud, well done to the boss.
Most definitely. Well done, Greg.
Thank you.
Alan next up, and as Greg mentioned, Sail Smartly started for the first time in the Eastern Cape. He's no stranger to the poly, having run on it at Greyville, but he had his first start on it today, and he certainly has shown to enjoy PE poly.
No, he did, and very well done to Greg on a good ride, to Ashley, and a special thanks to Alistair Gordon. When he retired, he asked to send this horse down here with Ashley, and thanks very much to Alistair. So, I just had to get him ticking, and didn't have to do too much, just get him right for today, and he won a good race, so well done to all concerned.
Most definitely. And Alan, I know the Pick 6 is already underway. We've got the jackpot coming out. 2 horses that really look as if they have chances from your yard, the likes of Epic Storm and Seattle Mermaid also for Ascot Stud.
Yeah, Epic Storm, she likes the poly, and I think she'll run a good race, and Seattle Mermaid likewise, she's went off a little bit of form, and then she came back, picked up the winning thread, and has been doing well since then, so hopefully all goes well for her.
Well done for this fella. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great to have Dr. Parker on course, and he's going to come in and have a chat now about his charge, bred by Ascot, owned by you, and a great day for celebrations. He's done it very, very well.
Yes, Nadine, he came from Alistair, as Alan alluded to. He had 1 or 2 issues in Durban, and Alistair worked on them, and thanks to him, he did a great job. And then when he retired, he sent him down here, and then other partners decided they don't race horses in PE, so I took him over. But, obviously he came straight to Alan, and Alan's done a great job with him.
He certainly has, and having a look at him out there, he really is. He's the stamp of a Sail from Seattle. Nice, big, strong, burly fellow.
Yes, obviously Sail from Seattle gave him lots of speed because he's Dam's from quite a staying family. But with that, he'll get a 1,300, maybe a mile at some stage of his career. Well,
very, very exciting start, and we'll cross fingers that he carries on well from here.
Thanks a lot.
And, of course, Dr. Parker will also be excited about Seattle Mermaid a little bit later today, so we'll cross fingers for her as well. But hasn't this guy won in fine style? It's wonderful to watch horses win like this, and he looked to be having the time of his life. So very well done to all concerned.
Race 3 now all clear, 6-1-3-2-5. Touch favourite was the